What time is it?
6:30.
How you doing?
Okay. How you doing?
Oh, good. I'm good. Look, Diane, if I pushed you into anything...
I'm a big girl, Danny. I didn't do anything I didn't want to do.
Well, I sure as hell enjoyed myself.
It might be good. We don't let anyone know.
No, I wouldn't.
I mean, the job and all.
I understand. Diane, as close as we've got, I wouldn't want anything to come between that.
Me either.
Not saying I feel bad about it, but maybe it's a one-time only, being that things are so complicated.
If you think we can do that.
Absolutely.
You hungry? Got some breakfast?
No, I'll just jump in the shower, maybe.
Sure.
You go first.
Get a good look.
Waiting 20 minutes. They must teach you that in med school.
I'm sure she's doing something meaningful.
They said they'd have an answer for us this morning. Don't they have no compassion?
Big Book teaches us we're not the center of the universe.
I know. I got problems being grandiose.
Sorry I'm late. I had an emergency. It's good news.
Uh-huh.
Theo's red count is nearly normal.
Nearly?
It's within normal range. That means the red cells his body is manufacturing are reaching maturity.
So he's okay?
His leukocytes are a little high compared with his lymphocytes, but that just suggests some residual infection.
But no cancer.
No cancer.
Oh, it's a miracle.
That's what brings me back in here every day. Go home. Be a family. Bring him back in 6 months to be safe. I have to go.
Thanks. I really appreciate what you've done.
That's him at the top of the beanstalk.
Aunt Katie, what's wrong?
Nothing's wrong, honey. I'm just happy.
Nothing's wrong, buddy. You're not sick.
No more shots.
No more shots. Done with shots.
Morning, Andy.
Yeah, morning. Spilled coffee on my slacks in a hurry off the radio run.
Good morning, officer.
And a good morning to you, sir.
You're in a good mood.
That's because I just come from the hospital where Theo's blood test was normal.
Normal?
Within normal range.
Andy, that's fantastic. Ah, well, at least you got coffee. You know, the best I did is tap water, mouth up under the faucet.
Yeah. What ho! And here's the first cop on the scene.
What's up, North?
Another dead cabbie. Gunshot to the head. Jogger over there comes up to the cab. Sees the driver lying there croaked.
Croaked? What's that, North? Some kind of frog reference?
Finds the cabbie dead, Andy. Quit breaking my balls.
Hey, I'm just kidding. You gotta lighten up, pal.
So, probably went down last night. Perp has him drive in here, and then he shoots him.
Yeah, that must have been when he got croaked.
It's a dangerous occupation, driving a hack.
And me thinking of doing that when I retire.
One behind his ear, the usual for cabbies. Rigor mortis started. He's dead 3-4 hours, probably.
There's a big hole. I figure a large caliber bullet.
No money. Let's get him out of there as soon as crime scene's finished up.
I'll get him to the morgue.
You know, it's beautiful down here by the river.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, I was downstairs turning in some stop and frisks. I saw you come in.
We caught a homicide. Cab driver.
So, are we still on for tonight? I'm making dinner at your place?
Sure. Hell yeah.
Okay. See you later.
Check this out.
Now what the hell's this?
Looks like a brokerage firm.
I think it's about your cab driver homicide.
Hey, you got your ears lowered.
Sipwitz and Sorensen were working the homicide this morning.
How's it going?
Taxi and limousine commissions pointed up 100 grand. Information leading to the arrest and conviction of anyone killing a cab driver off the recent pattern.
We're assuming cops are ineligible.
Borough had Captain Bass put together a task force. Cabby got shot last week, Midtown South. Perp used a .357 tied to 6 other incidents.
What kind of incidents?
This one gun's linked to a convenience store stick-up in a drive-by. Midtown South cabbie's lucky he's still breathing.
That one just now, that could have been a .357.
We got ballistics standing by waiting on a bullet from the morgue. We should find out real quick if there's a match. Bottom line worries, we got a whack job.
Whack job with a grudge against cab drivers.
We've been on this week's detective. Homicide squad, robbery, intelligence. It's your case. No one's looking to jump your play. We're just hoping to share information.
Absolutely.
I got my top-level people, my best interrogators.
John, our PAA will get you situated.
Everybody's okay with this?
Anything we can do, Captain.
Over here, please.
Hey, guys.
You okay, Andy?
I'm fine. Why, don't they seem okay?
Well, you don't seem quite yourself.
Well, then who would I be? I mean, if I'm not myself, it must be somebody.
Theo's blood test was normal.
Hey, that is great, Andy.
Thanks.
Look, I wouldn't worry about this task force thing. Cab driver shot, possible serial killer. This type profile. So
I'll tell you one thing. Any major interviews, they get run by us.
How about we go get caught up on them other incidents?
Yeah, okay.
See, maybe did they miss something at Midtown South?
Yeah, okay, fine.
Yeah, let's go talk to these top-level people. Let them explain how it's done to us poor working slobs.
How about you, Danny? Are you okay?
Diane and me, we gotta locate this girlfriend of Denby's, Lauren, before IAB moves on us.
You figure Medavoy gave away the store?
Nah, Greg's tougher than he looks. Martin's more or less told him and Colin, we don't find this girl to confirm our version, we might as well hand in our badges.
Listen, nothing bad is gonna happen.
You know this.
I do. I'll get us caught up by the experts, huh?
Okay.
Andy told me about Theo. It's great news.
Yeah, definitely. How's it going with you?
Good. How's it going with you?
Good. Me and Andy get to play patty cake now with Captain Bass and his task force.
I talked to Denby's dispatch. He's got a 2 p.m. pickup on 2nd Avenue at 6th. I left word I'd meet him there.
So that'd be me meeting him then.
I go, it's just him playing games.
I'll meet him. I'll get that girl's number. Then she can confirm that they had Jill's boy hostage.
Exactly what part of the statute is I specifically asked for those records. Not now. I specifically asked for those records.
Detective Russell, this call came for you.
What's this now?
This jerk, Ray DeSalvo, he's doing time at Rikers. Grew up with Bobby.
What's he want?
Wants me to come see him as a favor to Bobby's memory.
That cabbie got shot Midtown South. He's downstairs. First day back, he didn't want to come all the way into the station house, but I charmed him into it.
Diane, she got some message from a guy, Ray DeSalvo.
DeSalvo? Wasn't it him that shot Bobby to IAB?
Wants me to come see him at Rikers.
This half-assed lowlife. He gets himself into a jackpot. Asks Bobby to help him, and then he shops him to IAB for helping.
No kidding.
DeSalvo's out at Rikers, and Don Kirkendall's out at Rikers. This could absolutely be DeSalvo running another number with the Rat Squad.
I gotta see Denby too. I could swing by Rikers first.
You be careful with this guy.
Look, you need me in on that cabbie?
No, you go do what you have to.
Yeah, good. I'm gonna do that. I'll be on the air.
Sure.
That's great about Theo, Andy. So happy for you.
Thanks.
Joe Rodriguez, looking for Detective Sipowicz.
Baldwin, you want to sit in with me on this?
Sure.
Being we're like a couple of orphans with your partner that's tied up in court and mine's off on some secret mission. Get your beverage. Guaranteed to steal this coffee in the 5 boroughs.
No thanks. I'm on shift. Had to give up a back and forth to JFK for this.
Yeah, well, thanks for coming in.
That way you got shot?
Look, could we just do this? I already talked to detectives.
This other cabbie shot last night. Ballistics matched the bullet to one they dug out of you.
Cabbies are getting shot left and right. Why don't you talk to that dude?
Kind of tight-lipped, rigor mortis and all. Took one to the back of the head.
Guess I got good luck.
Yeah, you must live right. Other leads we got go nowhere, Joe. You're our only live one. So anything you remember might stop another cabbie getting shot.
I picked up 2 black guys, both half in the bag, outside Elmo's bar, corner of 9th Avenue and 48th. They jump in, say take them to the moon room. I don't know the place. They say pull over, one's got out a piece.
Did you resist?
I gave them the money. Fat one booked before the other one even took it. Then for no damn reason, the one with the money bust one in my arm.
You describe him?
My age. The one was obese. It's not like Big Pun obese. Just say like 300 pounds.
What's Big Pun?
Big Punisher, man. Rap dude so fat he couldn't leave his house. Died off, his heart stopped.
Oh, what about the other one?
Long and skinny in a black leather pork pie hat. I overheard Fatty ask him after he shot me why he'd do it. He called him Benny.
This Benny that shot you, even though you were being cooperative, is he like maybe crazy or something?
Crazy or high. Say, why don't you go bring these guys in, huh?
Yeah, why didn't we think of that?
I go back to work now?
Go ahead.
Thank you.
That's a real asshole.
Oh, no.
You Elmo?
Says so on the side.
Like that music.
My man got taste. How's about 2 shots on me for New York's finest?
How about we stick with the program, Elmo? You answer our questions and save the grease for someone else.
Grease? Man, that's a sincere offer.
So, Elmo, this cabbie got shot last week. He says he picked up 2 guys outside of your bar, both of them half in a bag.
Describing any 2 out of dozens of guys coming through here on a daily basis.
Allowing us to finish our thought. These 2 were black. One of them's fat, runs with a tall, skinny guy in a black leather hat. Name might be Benny. That ring any bells?
Benny. Right. Like the mother detective said, it don't ring a bell.
That's all you got for New York's finest? Cheap house drinks and a hand job?
Say, I don't think you're trying hard enough there, Elmo. How about we do a shake test on one of them bottles up there? See if it's got those little dead bugs that show it's been refilled maybe 9 times. Why don't you have my partner here, that one that says it's Chivas Regal?
I got my mind set for replay, detective, but it don't ring any bells. Now, you're welcome to hang out, see if anyone comes by fits the parameters.
When we find out you're holding back, I'm personally coming to kick your ass.
You like this with everyone?
You know how some guys are. Trying to get him into a program for aggression avoidance.
Yeah, I'll give you a yell when I'm finished.
I don't know you.
I'm Danny Sorensen. I'm a detective at the 15th.
Oh, right. You're Sipowicz's new partner, huh?
So how do you know that?
Relax, man. It's not like I'm wearing a wire. Want to check? 15th is where my pal Bobby Simone worked, God rest his soul. I was expecting Bobby's wife.
Detective Russell, she's still upset. She doesn't want to open that door.
Meaning Bobby. Comes at me, too. Being upset he's gone. Me and him grew up together.
So what do you want?
If Bobby was still with us, he could tell you I'm in here on a bad rap.
He would, huh?
That bar I worked in, I wasn't aware it was a mob-type thing.
DeSalvo, you want to chat, maybe you should call Don Imus.
Danny, right? Call me Ray. I need help. I'm going stir crazy in here.
So you're looking to get some play?
You know, there's this asshole in here spraying crap on your squad, Don Kirkendall. He's looking at some kind of deal in exchange for bringing you down.
So?
So I figured you're taking some heat. You could use some help. You guys are right guys. Maybe something good come out of this for everyone.
Meaning what, Ray?
I bring this up on a possibility like that. Not like anybody's ever gonna know where it came from, but something could befall this guy. Accident-wise or so forth.
Forget it, Ray. I thought we were talking about you wanting help getting time off your stretch.
We were. Does that mean you'll help?
I'd have to look into it. Here's my card.
Anything I could do to help, Danny, I'm there.
On the gate.
Here you go.
All right, thanks, John.
Lieutenant, I wish they could solve this homicide so you can get your office back.
Yeah.
Detectives.
What? You look like some sick giraffe.
Fellow in the coffee room with Detective Russell says he's got information on your case. I thought you guys would want to talk to him first.
It's real devious, John.
Thank you.
Good work there, Jim.
This is, Freddie. Says he's got information relevant to a cab driver shooting.
He didn't tell you what?
He's pretty closed-mouthed.
What's up there, Freddie? You didn't tell Detective Russell what you know.
I'm all about the reward money. Just want to make for certain I'm talking with the right people.
You got information?
You got to do with the reward.
Rewards based on information leads to arrest and conviction.
I got to eat, man. How about some kind of advance?
Well, let's see what you got to offer.
Freddie, we can't trust each other. Where does that leave us?
Last week, brother wears a leather hat and his fat-ass drinking buddy next seat at the bar. They's bragging on to the bartender how they capped some cabbie.
What's the bar?
My usual, Elmo's.
Elmo's?
Bet. Seemed like they and Elmo was tight. You know, Elmo was a broker. He rents guns. These two clowns was talking about getting another piece taken off a liquor store.
There's your advance.
All right. This mean I got a shot at the big prize?
Man's got a right to hope, Freddie.
Write your name and a contact number.
Elmo's day just took one ugly turn.
Yeah, he's a real beauty.
Don't ring a bell. I'm gonna ring his bell.
Hey, Boga. You gotta calm down. You know, learn to roll with the punches.
Is that so?
Yeah, take it from me, pal.
Detective Russell couldn't make it.
So she picked you?
Yeah, she asked me to come see you.
One of my customary stops here. You'd be surprised. During the holidays, it's a mecca of industrial communion.
I'm assuming just a stopgap for you, waiting on your trial.
It's surprisingly satisfying, completing a simple task. Try not to think about the future.
Okay, can we just get to the point?
Quality I admire in others. Sadly, one of my own shortcomings, which I'll learn writing my personal inventory.
You told Detective Russell you were going to try to get in touch with this Lauren who was watching Jill Kirkendall's little boy Frank.
Lauren, right.
Here's my pitch, Denby. We got cops in trouble for something they didn't do. You're a cop. You were a cop.
I should do the right thing. Problem is, I'm not sure I can help you.
Ah.
I couldn't tell this to Detective Russell, but Lauren happened to walk in on me. I was throwing a hump into her twin sister, Wendy. I swear it was mistaken identity. The sister deceiving me too high to know the difference.
Identical twins.
My mistake was probably taking the situation as an opportunity to invite her to participate, as opposed to claiming outrage at the deceit.
You figured what the hell?
I am, however, on better terms with the sister. A simple solution might be use her, say it's the real girl. No one would ever know the difference.
Or how about we just stick to the truth?
That's another way to go. An address on Wendy and phone number. I don't know where Lauren is.
Thanks.
Yeah, send my deepest apologies to Detective Russell if I misinterpreted her motives or I was too forward. She's been agreeable to my negotiations in the past.
What does that mean?
I'm sorry. I shouldn't kiss and tell.
Once more, Elmo. Tall, skinny guy in a black leather cap named Benny and his porky buddy. That still don't ring a bell?
No, I don't know no one called Benny.
You know about a 357 that these guys used to shoot a cabbie last week?
You must have thought I was kidding back there, Elmo. Holding out you were candidate for a beating.
Come on, man. Get him off me.
I'm not hearing nothing's gonna get me off you. We know where those boys got that 357.
Man, I can't say nothing about that. It would be wrong.
Wrong? What, it's like privileged communication, a gun dealer and his client?
Wrong. Like it's the people's right bearing arms.
Whoa, so we're talking about the Second Amendment. It's a big world out there, right, Elmo? Folks like Benny got a record. They can't just stroll into some gun shop and come out with a shiny new Glock.
No, sir.
So you perform a public service.
How about we reel this back into where Benny got that 357?
My man's name is Lenny, and he did rent that 357 off me.
We already knew that, Elmo.
I rent them. What people do with them after, I got no idea.
No, that's not Elmo's problem.
You rent a car, and you don't know. Does someone decide to drive it off some cliff? Well, I'm in the rental business, too.
You're an entrepreneur.
That's it.
And that's how come we know you take a cut out of any money gets taken in with your guns by those poor felons that run afoul of the system.
And for which we're gonna lock you up unless you start helping us now. Lenny, Elmo, right where we can find him.
Can I go now?
No, I think maybe you want to stick around. See how it comes out.
Call us mistrustful, and after you've proved to be so trustworthy.
Gotta be the next building.
Yo, what's up?
Lenny. Lenny. Hey, what's your hurry, pal? Your legs are moving faster than your brain.
What's this about, man? Damn, I just came from jail.
You just come from jail?
Just left. Got Pop jumping the turnstile trying to get uptown.
When was this?
Last night.
You were in jail last night.
That's what I just said.
Okay.
Yes. No, I'd be happy to.
we'll get the message.
Denby, he couldn't locate that girl, Lauren.
Being she hates his guts.
Best he could do was an address and a phone number for her sister, Wendy. He also sent along an apology for yesterday.
You see DeSalvo?
Hey, Bobby wasn't friends with that guy.
I think when they were kids, Bobby used to keep him from getting his ass kicked.
Then I could have used Bobby there today, because I wanted to kick his ass myself. He offered to have Don whacked. I mostly just listened.
You think it was IAP? Seeing if we took the bait?
It's hard to say. This guy, it could have been freelance.
I'll reach out to this Wendy, see if she can put me onto her sister.
I wouldn't use Denby as a reference.
Maybe I'll reach out based on mutual abuse. We could start an I Hate Harry club.
We picked up this Lenny Shelton. Minimum, he's who probably shot that cabbie in Midtown South.
I'd like to have my closer in on that interview.
Absolutely. We got Lenny in the pokey. You want your man could do the interview himself.
We could come in behind if he needs help.
Is that okay with you?
Oh, let us know if you need us.
What's that about?
That is about how Lenny don't mean a dick, except he is who shot the cabbie in Midtown South.
Who he's not is whoever whacked that cabbie last night.
No. The key to that is this sleazy bartender we got in interview 3.
How do we know that? We know it wasn't Lenny pulled the trigger on that 357 last night because he was in the system.
No, Lenny only rented that gun from this Elmo that don't know the 70s are over, and he has been lying to us either directly or by omission all day.
Detective Sorensen, former ADA Cohen returning your call.
We got this.
You find Lenny?
We found him.
Nothing personal, Elmo.
What was that for?
Just doing my job, you know? You giving us information in drips and drabs like you've been, lying by omission.
You asked who I rented that gun to who shot that cabbie. I gave you Lenny.
Elmo, I'm having a great day. Please, don't mess it up. You know the saying, fool me once?
Who'd you rent that gun to last, Elmo?
Last chance. Little jail time do wonders. Widen up that big world view of yours even more.
No, man, I can't be going to no jail. What about my bar? I got no one to watch it.
Well, padlock it. You can open it back up in 3 to 5.
5 days?
Check Elmo, Mr. Positive Thinking.
3 to 5 years, nitwit.
Oh, okay. Listen. I didn't want to cross this whack job. His name is Hector. One of them buck-crazy Nicaragua Contra cats trained for combat. I rented him that 357 yesterday.
Where are we gonna find this, Hector?
He's supposed to bring it back by the bar in an hour.
Tell you what, Elmo. Being you've been so damn cooperative, we're gonna offer you the opportunity to help yourself.
Help myself? I don't like the sound of that.
Wait all day in court to testify, never get called. And then yesterday at IAB, you probably forgot you even had a partner.
You're kind of unforgettable, Greg.
Elmo, say hi to Captain Bass out in the van.
Yo, Captain, I'd just like to say this is most very irresponsible.
So this Hector, is he usually early or late?
Man, I hardly know the cat. Time before he was punctual. Just might piss my pants before it's done. Yo, Hector.
What's up, man?
Get you a drink?
What, you think I'm some kind of homo? Maybe legs blind, huh?
I just don't feel like chatting is all.
So what can I get for you, man?
Chin.
Got something for me?
Keep my deposit. I'm gonna need it another day.
Freeze! Get down! You, get down! Get down! What? Damn! Quick, get an ambulance for this guy.
We got anyone shot?
Yeah, we got one perp down.
Let's get crime scene and the shooting team down here.
15 squad to Central. Have an ambulance respond to Elmo's Bar.
You okay, Andy?
Absolutely.
You Lauren Sky?
Why? What do you want? Oh, man. No. No. Why are you hassling me?
I talked with your sister. She gave me your address. I'm not here to hassle you.
Then why are you here?
Jill Kirkendall was my partner. That was her son you were watching upstate in Canandaigua.
What? Jill who?
Jill Kirkendall. That was her scumbag ex-husband, Don, in business with Harry Denby. Bleached hair, big teeth.
Denby? Screw him. You friends with Denby?
Yes, screw Denby. I'm not a friend of his.
Because if he's banging you, let me tell you.
You want to get back at Denby? I need you to tell some people what was going on upstate.
What people? Cops?
No one's looking to jam you up.
Sure. I heard that one.
I need you to tell these people how Denby and Don were keeping my partner's son in that house and how they told her they'd kill him if she didn't help them get away.
And what if I don't?
Then I'd take you in as a material witness. Meantime, check for outstanding warrants. And while you spend the night in jail, we toss your place.
You don't have to do that.
So, about my partner's son.
I remember something about a kid in the house. Did you say it was a boy?
Frank, about 11. Ring any bells?
My memory's not so good. But I could say anything you want for $100.
And you don't remember them calling you up telling you not to let that boy go until they said it was okay?
That's what you want me to say? I'll say that.
Look, do you remember or not?
Harry brought up some amazing stuff. I was so loaded that week. The whole thing's a blur.
Hey, Katie, it's me. Yeah. Can I say hi to him? Hey, Squirt, how you feeling? Yeah, how was school? Well, Daddy will see you real soon. Yeah. We can read our chapter book.
And I was complaining about how boring squad work is. That was enough excitement for a year.
Yeah, okay, bye-bye.
Hey.
Hey. Yeah, good thing that guy missed. I kind of like you like this.
Ballistics matched that 357 with your case.
Yeah, I figured that.
We're gonna move back down to Borough with this thing. Guess that breaks your heart?
No, it's been fun having you.
Good night.
Good night, boss.
Thanks for the use of your office.
Sure.
The girl, that's a dead end.
You talked to her.
She was so stoned she hardly remembers being upstate. She vaguely remembers Frank being there, but she couldn't say one way or the other if they were keeping him.
Look, the DA has enough more tans to throw at the grand jury. Figure let the court sort it out.
So we get indicted.
We've got to hope it doesn't come to that.
We never get convicted.
Have we got a case? Sure. Cops' credibility against a scumbag like Don, but you never know about a jury. Maybe 3 years ago, it would have been a slam dunk, but after Luima and Diallo and Central Park, even if we do get an acquittal, there's profound career damage, plus a departmental trial.
And this is what IAB wants.
It could be out of their hands. Look, you need something to prove your story's right and Don's is wrong.
Unbelievable. I'm really happy for you, Andy.
It's gonna be all right, Danny.
That was real good, Mary. You always make a good meal.
Yeah, thanks.
Sorry I seem preoccupied.
Guess you got a lot on your mind. How's it going with IAB?
Mary, you don't want to get too involved. They could come looking to talk to you, and you'd want to be honest saying that you don't know nothing about all that.
I'm not snitching for the rat squad, Danny. Just trying to be a part of your life.
I know. I appreciate that.
I mean, if you can't be in each other's lives. What's that?
911 from Rikers. It's this Ray DeSalvo I saw before. Listen, Mary, I gotta go check this out.
Now? 8 o'clock?
Look, I gotta go deal with this. I'm sorry.
And when are you coming back?
I don't know. You might want to go home. Whatever you want.
So, Don Kirkendall is dead. Ding Don.
Yeah, huh?
Should make you happier than you look.
What's this about, DeSalvo?
What's it about? It's about our little conversation from before. It's about how I done my part.
You did what part?
I took care of him.
You took care of him how?
Hey. I can't say more than that.
You're damn right you can't. Because Don Kirkendall got shanked in the shower by those Colombians he ripped off. You didn't have dick to do with it.
Who's your news service you're so sure?
I came here passing a whole gauntlet of corrections officers, you prick. You don't think I heard what went down? Probably you called Diane to start with, after hearing the Colombians were planning a move on Don. And you thought you'd get out in front of it.
Careful calling me a prick, Danny. Because you and me, we talked before. And I'm prepared to tell those internal affairs guys all about it.
How about I taped our little conversation before with this? Like I've been taping our conversation now, you weaselly little scumbag. You think we're stupid? After you ran that IAB number on Bobby Simone, we wouldn't figure you to try it again?
No, Danny, you got that wrong. Bobby Simone was my friend.
I wouldn't be holding out much hope for you knocking time off your sentence, Ray. I'd be working to find more ways to pass the time.
Oh, look, don't go like that.
On the gate.
Look, I was just running my mouth. It all worked out, right?
Hi, Danny.
Don Kirkendall's dead. He got shanked in the shower.
I heard. Leo talked to Martens. We're off the hook.
So it's no Don, it's no case.
Martens says the books are closed.
Don's dead. Case falls apart. You know, this probably means that Denby gets a walk, too.
That is one dark cloud on a silver lining, huh?
Talk about 9 lives. It's gonna be tough on Jill.
Jill's better off with that jerk dead.
I guess that's right.
Am I keeping you from something?
I'd rather be here.
Then be here.
it time to go to school? Then why did you wake me?
I just wanted to give you a hug. I love you, son.
I love you too, Daddy. I'm tired now.
Go back to sleep.
Say, ballpark, how long she might have been here?
Tenant 2B came out with the trash at 7:10 this morning.
Look at your marks. Maybe a scarf, some kind of fabric. Body's arranged too neat. Gotta be a dump job.
And a book bag. I guess they don't call them book bags anymore. Backpack.
Yeah, panties are pulled down here. Tenant who called it in nowhere?
Nope.
Any ID in there?
Yeah, just a first name written in a bio book. Alyssa. Otherwise, lip gloss type stuff, fuzzy hairbands. They take all the stuff to school with them. It's got nothing to do with school.
Name of the school anywhere?
No. You know, my daughter writes in all her books. This was stolen from Katie Medavoy. Then her address and phone number.
Cheesecake Pro Omnibus.
Something for everyone. Arlington Academy over on 14th Street. My boyfriend in high school, his sister went there.
Let me call the school, see about her parents.
Queesquay Pro Omnibus. Wow.
Things that stick in your head, right?
Yeah.
Me and Tucker cruising along in the radio car when this Looney Tuner starts flagging us. Followed him down here, he shows us this guy.
I suppose it's too much to hope he's got ID on him, huh?
Look at his neck bruises.
A lot of discoloration.
Yeah, and these are definitely finger marks under his chin. This guy was strangled. Where might I find this wacko Looney Tuner?
He's over there by that jerry-rigged hutch thing.
All right, we got no ID on our open-air loving friend here. When crime scene comes, just have him try to lift prints off all this stuff.
All right.
I'm assuming a lot of other people camp out here, right?
We've rousted 15, 16 guys at a time out of here before, mostly Mexicans.
Hey, Danny, come here a second. You gotta check this out.
Hey, do me a favor and cover this guy up again.
Is it that kind of can-do ingenuity made this country great or what?
This guy knows something I don't know, that's for sure.
Yeah, that and something else, too.
Is that so?
This is my partner here, Detective Sorensen.
Okay. Okay.
Radio Shack's competition here is Nicholas Gilbert. Nicholas, tell my partner here what you just told me.
Well, you got some information for us, Nicholas?
I already said it. It's already out there already.
Like you too, right, buddy? No, come on. Say what you just told me.
Nothing. Nothing.
You didn't see anything unusual last night, Nicholas?
No.
No? You just told me 2 minutes ago you saw two guys fighting over here.
No, I didn't see anything.
Hey, if you didn't, you didn't, right? I mean, you can't help us if you got nothing to tell.
Huh. Except for how I saw them fighting.
Ah.
So who fighting?
Hefe and some others.
Hefe be the dead guy. Could you see who he was fighting with?
Oh, I don't know. Where they live, I have never, ever.
Why would you? You got cable.
Well, Nicholas, I think the thing to do is for you to come along with us right now.
Right now means after I pack my stuff.
No, we were actually thinking that your stuff would stay back here.
Oh, not without my stuff, I don't. It's me and it's my stuff together.
Oh,
we could get Officer Lindsay to keep an eye on your stuff.
No,
maybe.
if it's me and you, then it's my stuff with you. Okay? Okay? Okay?
Okay.
Okay? Okay.
Whoa, which way you going?
I got it. Just keep moving.
Steady, okay? Steady, please.
I want to tell your buddy you to chip in or shut up.
Hey, look, back up, Nicholas, okay?
Okay, step away from the cart, please. Please.
Look, it's a package deal. Him and the cart. You heard.
And if he says he wants a sponge bath, we all jump in the tub?
Hey, Josh, show Nicholas here interview 3.
That away.
Witness is suspect.
He's a witness to that DOA under the FDR. We think he can help.
He thinks he can help.
It's just gonna take a little deciphering, because right now he's out of his element and he's scared.
And crazy. Don't forget he's crazy.
Anything on the DOA?
Yeah, nickname's Hefe. This is a homeless camp we found him in, so you know.
Yeah, no resumes lying around.
Right.
He's got a microwave in there, a TV, and an electric can opener. This thing is dumps in a shrub, but at least he can get a can open nice and smooth.
Okay, Nicholas. We came through on our end with lugging the cart up and all.
You're all wearing metal. I could smell it. All you kind of guys wear so much metal and it hates me.
All right. You see that there? That's what they call a good faith gesture.
Okay, I was making a pot noodle in my microwave. When my microwave moves around, then sometimes when it comes back, it doesn't work for a while. It's gonna happen this time too, I bet.
So you were cooking, and you heard Hefe fighting with some guys?
I used to be like you. I really, really wanted to know things sometimes, but now people want me to die.
Hey, Nicholas, we're not gonna hurt you, and no one else is either. As long as you're here with us, you're okay.
Mauricio came in with me to watch a soccer match once, and he stole my socks.
Mauricio is one of the guys who was fighting with Hefe.
Uh-huh. I looked, and my socks were gone. And then he came back one day, and he was wearing them.
Mauricio.
The other one.
Is there a name wearing these socks?
And when you see him, you just gotta hide, because he might hear just one wrong word, and he just hurts. And he came up from behind Hefe and pulled him away from Mauricio by the neck, and what he did to Hefe made him go down to the ground, never came up anymore.
Tell us who this guy is and we can pick him up, or keep it to yourself so he can choke you with a pair of disputed socks, probably.
It's okay. You can tell us.
Diego, shh.
All right, you know any places that we can maybe find either of them hanging out?
Mauricio, he begs at the country kitchen for booze money.
Where's this Diego hang out?
In the shadows.
All right, Nicholas, you just sit tight, okay? We're gonna get somebody to keep you company. You're safe here.
Okay if I put my watch back on now?
Live your life how you want to live it.
Is there anything we can get you, Mrs. Lipton?
No, thank you. When the school called me and told me,
Which we apologize for. We asked them to wait until we could tell you in person.
after they told me, after I could think a clear thought, I went to Alyssa's room and pried open her confidential chest. That's what she called it. She never let me look in there, but now it doesn't matter much, does it? I don't know what's here. Things she kept from me.
This is a big help, Mrs. Lipton.
Did Alyssa say where she was going to be last night?
She was supposed to be home. I've been working PMs this month at Bellevue. I'm a nurse, and I told my supervisor that I didn't want PMs, but I work in the coronary care unit, and the regular PM nurse is on maternity leave, and it was either that or probably lose my job.
So you don't know where she was, who she was going to meet up with?
No, I don't. She'd withdrawn a lot lately. But they tell you, as long as your teenager's getting good grades and isn't using drugs or alcohol and keeps curfew, to respect their independence. So I did. And I don't know.
Do you know if she was seeing anyone?
I asked a couple times. She said no.
Any boys or men she was close with?
I don't think so.
Well, any men in your life who've been around Alyssa?
No. Alyssa's dad died when she was 9. Was Alyssa assaulted before she was killed?
There are some indications there may have been something along those lines. We can't say for sure.
she wrote these for a creative writing class.
She kept them locked up in a box with other personal stuff. Mother never saw them.
Any other personal stuff stand out?
Not like these essays.
So in this one, we got the guy seeing her walk by on the street to and from school every day for a while.
A young guy, 20s about. Janitor, super maybe. She passes by his building on the way to school.
He flirts. She likes it. He's a cute guy. Muscles. He's older. He's funny. It's flattering.
And he walks a shortcut with her behind the building.
That's the first time he raped her.
She's ashamed, keeps it to herself, and steers clear of him until one day, on her way home, he's waiting, and she can't hide.
And he says it's her fault for flirting.
This is where she describes his apartment.
Something makes her go there with him. Say she'll hear him out. Maybe she thought she could control the situation this time around.
We get a decent physical description on him in the second essay. Maybe enough to knock on some doors.
Yeah, well, I tell you, I wouldn't mind knocking on her teacher's door. See how he can put a grade on these so-called stories and think that should be the end of it.
Yeah, definitely do that.
DOA's two best friends are coming in with their parents. They canceled classes for the rest of today.
So that's where you go every day, huh? You sit in front of that diner till you got enough to get loaded?
Yeah. That's my patch, man. Other people got theirs, that's mine.
You know a guy named Jefe?
Yeah, I know the chief.
How do you know him?
I've been sleeping down in this place. He was there first. And they're like a ramp type thing. I met him there.
You see him there last night?
Yeah. Later on, we talked.
About what?
Frostbite. I got it last year. Now I get cold, and it goes all white and tingly again where I got it. I got hurt on his face one time, real bad.
And who else was there swapping frostbite stories with you and Jefe?
Just him and me.
Diego didn't drop by?
Yeah, he might have. It's like 15 other guys sleep under their regular. Lots of other guys in and out all night.
Hey, we're not talking about all night. We're talking about when you were BSing with Jefe.
Yeah, Diego might have been there for that. You know, Jefe always got something to sip on, you know. Even if it's just like turpentine.
And so what? Jefe went stingy on you? That's why you started beating on him?
No. I left before that went down, man.
No, you were seen making it happen with your buddy Diego.
Scene? Who's doing all these scene? Is it Nicholas? Let me tell you, Nicholas sees a lot of stuff. You two guys seem too smart to be running and jumping out what Nicholas might be saying he saw.
And we're smart enough not to need your wise-ass advice.
I'm just saying, man, I was...
Well, we're just saying we got you standing over Jefe when Jefe went horizontal. So his murder lands on you unless you give us Diego.
No, man. I ain't giving up Diego. And that's the last I say his name.
You're making a mistake, Mauricio.
No. It's Nicholas making the mistake, man.
Oh, you're awful cocky for someone looking at a murder rap.
I just take it day to day, man.
Yeah, I'm Jim Sykes. I spoke with the detective Medavoy.
Yeah, I'm Greg Medavoy. Thanks for coming in.
Jim Sykes, Louis McCready. Our daughters, Joanna and Kelly.
This is just awful.
Yeah, we're all very sorry. Detectives Russell and Jones?
Anything on who might have done this?
Nothing yet.
Would you two mind waiting here while we talk to your daughters?
It's a problem if we're in the room.
Our experience is that kids are usually more candid when they're not around their parents.
They've already been through a lot today.
We're not going to add to it. We just need to talk to people that knew Alyssa, and we need them to be honest.
Okay.
You two okay with that?
We're right here if you need us.
Did either of you see Alyssa last night?
I didn't. I'm grounded this week. I can't even talk on the phone.
Did she say where she was going to be?
She didn't tell me anything at school.
Joanna?
No.
So you don't know if Alyssa went home directly after school?
I thought she did. Normally, I would have called her later, but...
So Alyssa seemed pretty normal at school yesterday?
I guess so. Yeah, but lately, like the last month or so, she's been busy a lot. Kind of kept to herself. Right? Kinda.
Busy with what, did she say?
No, but I guess a lot of people are this time of year. Like, they extended volleyball till 8:30 every day. Right? Yeah.
Did she have a boyfriend?
There was time last spring. But they broke up, and she said she was glad. And anyway, he moved to St. Louis.
Any other guys on the line she talked about?
No, not really. Lots of guys had crushes on her. She was so pretty.
There's nothing else you can think of that might help us? No. If you do think of anything that could help us find out who killed your best friend, just come by or call. Just you and I will talk.
Hey, Sarge, get an RMP to transport our guy in a cell over to Central Booking. We'll come down after we finish the paperwork.
Go look for Diego now.
Oh, we're supposed to wear our shoes out now, looking for a first name only homeless guy, no description, no places. No, we'll give it to patrol. Let the guys who know those streets look for this idiot instead of us walking around calling his name out like we're looking for a lost dog or something.
Hey, Andy. Danny.
Hey, how's it going, Gibson?
10 pounds. 20 more to go.
Good for you, huh? Let patrol have it.
Yeah, I still feel like going out though anyway, okay, Andy? I'll grab up someone in anti-crime and you do the fives on Mauricio.
Hey, Gibson. How's it going?
Since you asked me 5 seconds ago.
No, the 10 pounds. You look good.
It's a bitch, isn't it? How'd you lose the weight, Andy?
Stress.
Hell, I should be coming in at 95 pounds then.
Hey, you remember your niece, Cynthia?
Why wouldn't I?
How's she doing anyway?
She's good. She moved here to the city a couple of months ago. Job switch.
No kidding, huh?
She asked about you a while back. I figure I did my part already, though.
Hey, I should tell her I said hi next time you talk to her.
You tell her. I got a number right here.
You got one of them hand pilots.
Christmas gift for my kids.
Yeah, huh?
I'll be taking a hammer to this by Easter.
This is the worst thing they've ever had to deal with here. Before I started, they had, I think, one suicide, carbon monoxide, but that was years ago.
We have these papers Alyssa wrote for your creative writing class. What was the assignment exactly?
I don't really give out assignments. I just tell them the format. They come up with their own topics. That way, at least I don't get 18 versions of the same thing.
What did you think when Alyssa turned this topic in?
I thought they were very powerful. She was extremely talented.
And so you weren't disturbed, troubled?
When she handed in this first one, I was greatly encouraged. The raw, visceral, angry detail, the conviction of it.
And when the second one came?
I was concerned, certainly, but I didn't know what to do.
You mean other than asking her about it?
Last year, a colleague wrote a recommendation to Princeton for one of his students. When she was accepted, she was so thrilled, she hugged him in front of the class. And then the whispers started. Soon, he was informed that a different girl was saying that he had made advances toward her. And then another. He was asked to go on sabbatical while the rumors were investigated. Eventually, he was brought up before the board and fired. And 6 weeks later, his wife filed for divorce. It's a modern-day Salem.
So you were afraid to talk to Alyssa or to anyone about her?
I did finally speak with her. This is her third story. The last one. In it, she finally wrote his name, Chris Manahan. Now, whether this Chris is real or imagined, I don't know.
And you held on to this because?
She wouldn't take it back. And it was then that I asked her if she needed to talk about something, I would put her in touch with someone who could help her. But she just shook her head and walked away. That's all I could do.
Yeah, hi. Is Cynthia there? Oh, hey. This is Andy Sipowicz. Remember from... Yeah. Yeah, how's it going? I heard you moved back to the city, and how's that going? Good. So I was thinking maybe I'd treat you to a better late than never welcome to New York dinner or lunch, whatever you're amenable to. And, well, could you hold on a second? Let me just check my calendar. Well, hey, you know what? Actually, I do have an opening tonight, so I guess that would make it dinner, right? Yeah. No, go ahead. You take that call, and I'll see you there at 8. Same spot? Yeah, you remember how to get there? Okay, yeah. Bye-bye. Yeah. Oh, boy. Theo. John, I'm going to need to ask you a big favor.
Name it.
You think you could squeeze in a little trim later? Huh?
Sure.
Thanks. Yeah, Desmond. Hey, how you doing? Andy Sipowicz. Listen, your daughter, she's a babysitter, right? Wow. Law school, huh? Time sure flies, huh?
Hey,
Manager will be back in an hour.
you Chris Manahan?
Yeah, why?
Come on down. We need you to come with us, answer some questions.
About what?
We'll tell you when you get down here.
No, I ain't moving till I know what this is about.
You want to take the express?
Whoa!
Get down here.
I want to know what this is about.
Well, you done something you need to be worried about, Chris?
No.
Then let's go have a friendly conversation.
Let's have it here.
Now get your ass in the car. So maybe you did do something you need to be worried about.
Last time I got in the back of one of those, I went away for 2 years.
You mean for that rape you did in Coney Island?
Which was a railroad. 2 years because they took that skanky cheese bag story over mine.
Yeah, right. Get going.
Ever thought about just saying the heck with it and taking this all down with clippers?
No.
So, a date, I guess. I wasn't listening, but I couldn't help but hear. I hope you see the difference.
Yeah, you know, it's time to get back up on the horse, I figure.
Detective, I'm just gonna put this out there, okay?
Okay.
I could babysit for Theo if you're stuck.
Well, I'll tell you, I actually I got a couple of calls out, and you know, I figure I'll give them first crack at it since I called them first.
Sure. But if no one's available, I'd be more than happy to do it.
Well, that's nice of you, John.
I babysit for my nephews quite often, and they're right around Theo's age.
Okay, well, I'll consider that, and if it comes down to it, we'll see where we're at. But I'm pretty sure I got somebody lined up.
Just putting it out there as a friend.
Okay, look at that. That's just great. That looks real good there. Real good. Okay. Thanks a lot.
Bye.
Hey, nothing on Diego, but he sure got a rep out there as a tough customer.
He'll turn up.
So meantime, do we kick Mauricio, see if he leads us to him?
Be some pain in the ass tailing a homeless guy.
I'm just a little worried that this Nicholas, his testimony won't stand up.
That's a concern, yeah.
Even though we saw the whole thing go down, he can name the players, and he has no hidden agenda, it all goes out the window because he takes an occasional reality break.
All right, listen, we keep Mauricio in the system, let him know we mean business, and then we yank him out tomorrow, see if he's feeling a little boxed in and ready to deal.
I'm also a little worried that maybe one of the reasons this Mauricio is so cocky about going in is that he's gonna put the word out on Nicholas.
Also a concern.
I'm gonna go talk to the desk sergeant and try and snag Nicholas's cell downstairs. It's supposed to be freezing tonight anyway.
Do you know Alyssa Lipton?
Oh, hell, now what she's saying.
How do you know her?
We've talked a couple times.
About what?
Nuclear fusion. Oh, we talked.
You flirt with her?
Yeah, because that's what you do with a flirt. You flirt. So yeah.
Lose the tone, Chris.
You're saying she flirted with you?
She would ask me if she could feel my bicep, for God's sake. I'm not supposed to talk to that? I'm not made of stone.
That why you raped her like that girl in Coney Island?
Raped Alyssa? No way.
But you did have sex.
Listen, this chick would hang around, watch me work, ask me if her skirt was too short. It was like something you read in form. I'm not kidding. I tried to resist, but this girl came on to me like coffee, hot and strong. I mean, I'm a man.
You're not made of stone.
That's my point exactly.
So you had sex with Alyssa Lipton?
I told her to run along. I told her more times than most guys would have. She always came by.
Yes or no? Did you have sex?
Yes, okay?
You know how old she is?
Yeah, 18.
15.
Get out. She told me she was 18.
She's 18. Why are you resisting so much? Telling her to get lost.
That's a good question, you know, and I don't got an answer for that top of my head.
15 makes it statutory rape, so it doesn't matter what your side is. 15 makes you a scumbag rapist of little girls and puts you front and center for what happened last night.
What do you mean, what happened last night?
Alyssa Lipton was strangled to death.
Whoa.
We found a body this morning across the street from your building.
That's what all those cops were over there for? That was Alyssa dead over there? Okay, now hear this. I ain't seen that chick in 2 weeks. And last night, I was at a buddy of mine's bachelor party in Jersey City. I passed out at Ron's place after. I just made it back for the oil delivery at noon today. I got 20 other guys who'll tell you. The bartenders will tell you. All night, all morning, there were people all around. I'll do a DNA thing. I'll take a lie detector. I did not kill that girl. No way.
So you got that cell lined up for Nicholas. That's good.
Yeah, hopefully we can fit his card in. Otherwise, it's plan B. What's up?
Hey, you free tonight to watch Theo, maybe?
No, Andy. I'm going out to dinner with my sister.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you got a date?
That's just a little something I gotta do.
What about Katie?
No, because, yeah, it is the date I'm going on, and it just wouldn't be right.
Well, I wished I could help you out, Andy.
Gay John offered. That's my luck in a nutshell.
What's wrong with John babysitting?
He's gay. That's what's wrong with it.
I mean, come on, Andy. How long you known him?
A long time, and he's been gay every day of it.
Yeah, but this is John, though. I trust my life with John.
Yeah, well, so would I, but I am talking about trusting him with my 5-year-old boy.
Andy, he's gay. He's not a child molester. You can trust John to be alone with Theo.
So you'd let him sit with your kid if you had one?
In a New York minute.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, did Diane say anything to you?
She said it ended. That's all she said.
Oh, I really screwed it up, Andy. Had my chance with her, and I screwed it up.
Nobody screwed nothing up. It didn't take. That happens.
I felt like a kid around her. Acted like a kid. All clingy. I was out of my head. Come on, I need some help getting that cart downstairs.
Hey, I don't gotta worry about you, right?
No.
Just remember, the first thing you don't want to do is let what happened make you start not wanting to be here.
So this Manahan, he alibied out?
Yeah, bachelor party in Jersey City all day yesterday and last night.
He raped this girl, though. Read her essays.
If it makes you feel any better, you can ruin his day and lock him up. But once it gets to my desk, no complainant, no complaint.
Great.
He did time for sexual assault 2 years ago.
One more log on the fire shows he raped this girl.
Does he owe any more time?
His parole ended 6 months ago.
You know what you can do? Check and see if he registered as a sex offender yet in his current address. If he hasn't, I can make a meal out of that.
We checked. He registered.
Then I recommend voiding the arrest.
Call Central Booking, void the arrest, and kick him.
Well, let someone else be the bearer of his good news. Your accuser can't confront you because someone else murdered her. So go forth, rapist, and prosper.
I'll kick him.
I'll help.
And I'll call Central Booking. Then I'll go home and check in with my youngest, find out what she's learning in school.
I'm sorry. I wish there was more I could do.
People are saying good things about you.
That's good to hear. Thank you.
Keep it up.
I will.
Did you call them? They tell you? 15, 16 shots at least I did.
Beat it.
I can go?
Funny, you sound surprised.
I'm not surprised. I'm validated.
Well, because you got away with raping a 15-year-old girl?
That ain't what happened.
No, that is what happened, Chris. And you should start making tracks while your luck's still good.
Later. Now what? We done?
Now we're done.
Oh, can I take a message? Hold on one second. Here he is.
Sipowicz. Oh, yeah, hey, how's it going? Yeah, so you got my message? Okay. Well, I appreciate you calling back. Yeah, maybe next time, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, John, I'll take you up on it.
You're sure?
Yeah. Like, 7:30.
Only if you're 100% comfortable, Detective. Because the whole idea is you being comfortable when you go out so you can have a good time.
No, I'm comfortable. Really. And grateful.
7:30.
7:30.
Joanna?
Hi.
Hey, come on. Over here.
Do you think you either keep a promise all the way or you don't?
I think that if you break a trust, it has to be for a very good reason.
But if you agreed to keep someone's secret if they kept yours no matter what, then maybe there's no good reason.
Did you make a pact like that with Alyssa?
We said no matter what. But we never talked if one of us ever, died.
That doesn't mean you're going back on a promise. A true friend would try to help her now. That's a good reason. The only one.
Alyssa said that her and Mr. Jessup, they were together. But if anyone found out, it would have been beyond bad for him, for his job and everything.
How long had that been going on?
I guess a month or so.
Were they having sex?
She said they did it in his car the first few times. But then they went to this place, Clement House, like a hotel. She liked that a lot better.
I'm really glad you came back, Joanna.
Now that she's dead, having secrets seems even wronger now. I hope she's not mad at me.
I'm sure she's not. I wouldn't be.
My stuff's all wiggly because it's free. Well, almost.
So anything you need, there'll be someone around. And here's your pizza. You got a whole pile to yourself.
Felt this all coming before it was there, like a storm, like a dog before a storm. I just shook and shook. And...
Hey, don't be scared. It's all gonna work out.
The door. I won't make it if they close the door.
All right, how about this? Huh? That all right? All right, I'll make sure the officer knows to keep it open. Here's your pie.
Here you go. That's for you. It's a magnet. That belongs to you now.
Well, I'll put this up on my fridge, and it's gonna stay there.
Oh, really? Well, okay, if you think so.
Have a good night.
I know that's true. It is. It is. Wait, shake on it, right? Shake on it. You're one of the good people.
You are too, Nicholas. Just hang in there best you can.
We appreciate you coming in.
Did that third paper I gave you of hers help at all with that What's his name? Chris Monahan?
Yeah, that's his name.
We picked up Chris as a result.
Oh. Well, that's great to hear. I'm glad I could help.
Except Chris didn't kill her.
That's conclusive.
That is.
But you said something about me looking at some pictures.
Well, not some. Just one.
Okay, that's my license photo.
The evening shift desk clerk at the Clemens House Hotel ID'd you from that picture. Plus, witnesses put you and Alyssa in and out of a room there.
Okay.
Okay, what?
Okay. I would meet Alyssa at that hotel sometimes. And yes, we were intimate. I did not kill that girl.
You're not talking to a bunch of 15-year-olds here, Mr. Jessup.
I think maybe I need to talk to a lawyer.
No question. You can do that. But you ask for a lawyer, and we're out of it. Next thing you know, you get dragged through a long trial. Your face is all over the news. Your wife and kids, they're in the news. Inmates, you'll be bunking with one day. They'll know you, and you'll be marked. And they won't care what the real story is. They'll just know you as the guy they saw on the 6 o'clock news who was convicted of raping and killing a 15-year-old.
Or you can hold off on a lawyer and work with us, keeping it as private as possible.
Alyssa's friend said you were both deeply in love with each other. And when that's the case, it can be called crime of passion. Use it.
She had her sights set on me. The long looks, hanging around after class, following me out to the car, pressing notes into my hand. And I warned her. I told her this was inappropriate, but that was like fuel to her. Finally...
And then you couldn't let her go.
She couldn't let me go. Wouldn't.
So you got angry with her?
I got scared. The phone calls, the threatening notes left under my wiper blade, coming to my house, wanting to talk to my wife. You know, I have young children, for God's sake. I saw my life unraveling.
And you killed Alyssa to shut her up.
No, I agreed to see her, and I pleaded with her. She would not listen, and I raised my fist to shock her, to scare her, to let her know that I was serious, to leave me alone. And she just started screaming, and I grabbed her neck. And I guess I must have blacked out at that point. I don't remember much after that.
Do you have a history of blackouts, or was this a one-time deal?
And this Chris Monahan, who raped Alyssa, set this whole nightmare in motion. What happens to him?
Let's worry about what happens to you.
No, I'm warm. I have socks on, too.
Yeah, but you should put this on, too. I don't think you should be in just pajamas.
I'm fine.
No. Your babysitter's name... Theo, just listen to Daddy, okay? Your babysitter is named John, and he works with Daddy, and he's a good guy.
Will John play Car Crash Paula?
Listen up, son. Now, John's a friend, and I wouldn't have him babysit you if he wasn't. But the same rule applies to John as everybody else when I'm not around. Now, what's that rule?
Nobody treats me bad.
Nobody. And if they ever did...
I tell you.
That's right.
Will John play Car Crash Paula?
Well, John doesn't strike me as a gearhead somehow. John?
Detective?
Come on in. This is Theo. This is John from work.
Hello.
Nice to meet you, Theo. I've heard so many great things about you. Now, I brought you a gift, but I'm going to give it to your dad because I'm sure he's told you never to take anything directly from a stranger. Anybody ever wants to give something to you, they see your dad first. Here, Dad.
Please, 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 please. Yes.
What do you say?
Thank you.
You're very welcome. It's my first time sitting for Theo present.
John, can we play Car Crash Pile-Up?
Is Dad okay with car crash pileup?
Yeah, Dad's okay with it. I'm sorry. That's the last time I check in.
Don't apologize for that.
Well, this is the first time I've been out since the last time that we were out, and this is my first time away from my little guy in a while.
You check in as often as you want.
And he's got a new sitter tonight, so that's why I keep checking in, you know, because he's new, the sitter. I'll stop with all that now.
You're an attentive, loving father. Stop thinking that's not attractive.
Okay, but right now, from here on out, you and me are enjoying dinner, which I'd like to say I'm glad you were able to be here with this short notice and everything.
Oh, yeah. My calendar's very full. Ordinarily, you'd have to get in line.
No, I'm lucky it worked out.
Well, I don't get out much, Andy. I'm the lucky one.
Nah.
If I do go out, it's to a reading by one of our authors or by an author we might want to work with or just an author I like. Otherwise, I'd just be home in bed with a book.
Well, that's because those are the things you like to do, so you do them. It's not because you don't have other options. Attractive woman like you.
Andy.
I'm lucky that you were free tonight, and I'm glad that you moved back into the city.
I could say nice things about you, too.
Well, hey, don't feel any pressure on that or nothing.
I could. My Uncle Eddie told me some things to start with.
Gibson? Eddie did?
Well, I asked him to, but yeah. I won't say what all he told me, but it was all good stuff, rest assured.
You ever been to the Empire State Building?
Once, but God, years ago.
You want to go after this? I mean, see if anything's changed?
Sure. But is it even open?
Well, if not, I'll tin us in.
Really?
It's my key to the city. It can really come in handy a night like this.
Xin chào, chào mừng mọi người đã quay trở lại với kênh Tô Màu của mình. Hôm nay chúng ta sẽ lại cùng nhau tô màu và đây sẽ là bức tranh mà chúng mình tô màu ngày hôm nay. Mọi người hãy cùng mình xem quá trình mình tô màu cho bức tranh này nhé. Xin chào, chào mừng mọi người đã quay trở lại với kênh Tô Màu của mình. Hôm nay chúng ta sẽ lại cùng nhau tô màu và đây sẽ là bức tranh mà chúng mình tô màu ngày hôm nay. Mọi người hãy cùng mình xem quá trình tô màu cho bức tranh này nhé.
Bạn nước ơi! Bán hàng ơi! Ông ơi, ra bán hàng này! Ô, vừa mới ở đây mà. Anh uống trà nóng hay trà đá? Nóng được, đá cũng được. Nóng á? Nóng nhá. Được anh. Anh ơi, sao anh không tắt máy đi? Đang chạy Honda. Xe cũ thế này rồi mà vẫn còn chạy Honda á? Loa xi lanh ép điên rồi thay cả cái tông. Xe lên cốt mấy hả bác? Lên cốt. Úi dồi. Xe này của ai nhỉ? Bác, xe em ạ. Xe của anh à? Và có vấn đề gì ạ? Anh dừng đỗ xe sai quy định, đề nghị anh cho kiểm tra giấy tờ. Đấy, bác nói nào ấy, em đỗ đúng quy định mà. Đúng rồi. Anh có biết đây là tuyến đường cấm đỗ xe trên toàn tuyến không? Cấm đỗ xe toàn tuyến ạ? Đúng rồi. Thế nào? Tức là có nghĩa là cả cái dãy đường này là cấm đỗ xe trên toàn tuyến đường này. Đúng rồi. Bác làm nghe em không hiểu luật. Người tham gia giao thông nhưng mà chỉ tuân thủ các biển báo. Đúng rồi. Ở đây không có một biển báo nào là cấm đỗ cấm dừng đây. Em đỗ nó vô tư. Nếu mà nói như anh ấy, là anh biết một nhưng anh không chịu hiểu hai. Trên một trục đường giao thông, trên một tuyến đường giao thông, khi mà không có tín hiệu hoặc không có biển báo thì tất cả mọi người phải tuân thủ theo sự điều tiết của lực lượng chức năng. Đúng rồi nhá. Và lực lượng chức năng ở đây là tôi. Đúng rồi. Này, anh làm việc ở đây lâu rồi, anh có thừa nhận? Không em có đỗ xe đây đâu ạ? Tôi đang nói là anh làm việc cơ mà. À vâng, đúng rồi, đúng không? Đúng rồi. Anh làm việc ở đây lâu rồi, anh có thừa nhận với tôi là cái tuyến đường này là tuyến đường cấm đỗ trên toàn tuyến không? Đúng không? Thực ra cái này thì em cũng không chắc lắm, nhưng mà trường hợp như của ông bác đây thì là theo em thì là đỗ cũng được mà không đỗ cũng chẳng sao. Đấy, dân nhân dân ủng hộ. Các anh nhận thức về trường hợp giao thông thế này à? Các anh nhận thức thế này thì là quá kém. Thế này thì làm sao giải quyết được cái vấn nạn ùn tắc giao thông? Nhưng mà bác kém, em ý thức của em là cực tốt. Thế nào mà là tốt? Nhiều khi em đỗ đèn đỏ đỗ lại nhé. Thế những cái thằng đằng sau nó muốn vượt đèn đỏ, nó phim nhá. Mình mà không dẹp sang bên hoặc là mình không tạo điều kiện để cho nó vượt đèn đỏ, nó vượt lên nó chỉ mặt nó bảo điên. Đúng rồi. Mà em nói bác nghe nhá, em làm việc ở trên vỉa hè này nhá, có những hôm ngồi trên vỉa hè nhá, có thằng nó đi xe máy nó chó phốc lên vỉa hè nhá, nó vướng vào em mà nó còn chửi em là thằng điên ấy. Đúng rồi. À bà này, đấy là việc của các ông nhá, còn việc ông này đỗ dừng xe sai quy định là việc của tôi nhá. Đề nghị ông về phường cho tôi. Về phường bác á? Sao? Ở lâu nhá, phường bác về nhá. Cho xin tiền nữa đấy. Được rồi, lên chân bớt. Hết cả mình. Này, anh kia không được bán nước cho anh kia. Sao lại anh kia không được bán nước cho anh?
Xin chào, chào mừng mọi người đã quay trở lại kênh Tô Màu của mình. Hôm nay chúng ta sẽ lại cùng nhau tô màu và đây sẽ là bức tranh mà chúng mình tô màu ngày hôm nay. Mọi người hãy cùng mình xem quá trình tô màu cho bức tranh này nhé.
Anh đang đi mà lại còn ngồi uống nước chè đặc, xong lại còn phì phèo thuốc lá. Không thuốc lá đâu đó. Hôm nay các không nói à? Chè không thuốc, như guốc không quai nhá. Chè ngon thế này thì tí nữa kiểu gì anh chả châm điếu thuốc lên anh phì phèo nhá. Mà anh phì phèo thuốc, đấy là một hành động chống đối lực lượng chức năng, anh hiểu chưa? Tôi chống đối bao giờ? Hả? Này, anh đang chống đối đấy nhá. Ôi khổ quá bác ơi. Hai bác cứ bình tĩnh, mà bác ấy cũng không nhất thiết là phải nâng cao quan điểm như thế. Theo em ấy thì cái trường hợp này cái vi phạm như bác nói không ai muốn cả. Thôi thì gọi là vi phạm cũng được mà không vi phạm cũng được, không? Thế cho nên là bác phạm cũng được mà không phải cũng chẳng sao. Thế cho nên là thôi cũng nên nhịn nhau đi một tí. Như là như thế nào? Ông bà phải đó vừa nhá. Còn lâu tôi mới phải nộp phạt nhá. Tôi phạt là có cơ sở của tôi nhá. Bởi vì hai đầu đường này đều có biển cấm nhá. Đúng rồi. Không nhất là hai đầu đường là có biển cấm đi. Thế nhưng mà cả cái tuyến đường này nó quá nhiều ngã ba giao cắt. Thế đến mỗi ngã ba
phải có một cái biển báo nhắc lại đây là được cấm. Mà ngã ba này không có một cái biển báo nào. Nghĩa là đây không cấm, tôi đỗ vô tư. Đúng rồi. Đây không được đỗ bởi vì đây không phải ngã ba. Nhá, nếu mà là ngã ba thì phải có biển cấm. Đây không có biển cấm là không phải ngã ba. Em. Sao? Em có ý kiến thế này như nào? Em ở đây bao nhiêu năm rồi nhá. Tất cả mọi người đều nói đây là cái ngã ba. Thì bác lại bảo không phải ngã ba thì nó là cái ngã gì? Ngã gì thì phải xem lại. Nhá, tôi chỉ biết đây không phải ngã ba vì nó không có biển cấm. Có thế thôi. Sao bác định nghĩa ngã ba của bác là thế nào? Em quan điểm của em ngã ba tức là nó là cái điểm giao tiếp, điểm giao tiếp liên tiếp, điểm giao nhau liên tiếp rồi thì nó gọi là ngã ba. Ví dụ như là có ngã ba sông này, có ngã ba đường này, có ngã ba sung sướng này, nó giao nhau liên tiếp, đấy là cái định nghĩa của các anh nhá. Còn định nghĩa của tôi ấy nhá là đây không phải ngã ba bởi vì nó không có biển, mà anh thì đang đỗ xe vi phạm cho nên là mời anh về phường. Không, nhưng không theo em muốn hỏi bác là bác không gọi đây là ngã ba, bác gọi nó là cái ngã gì? Nó gọi là cái điểm giao cắt chứ thì bây giờ thôi. Bây giờ em đổi lại địa chỉ là sửa chữa chuyên nghiệp lâu năm, gia truyền có bảo hành, địa chỉ ngã giao cắt à? Đấy là việc của anh tự ghi địa chỉ đúng không nhá? Còn chưa nghe các cụ nói à? Trình bày lên phường ấy nhá, lên phường anh đi theo tôi. Này, tài sản của tôi nhá, anh nói cho cẩn thận nhá. Thế làm trò gì? Bây giờ không. Đây, đứng lại, con này không trả tiền nước à? Nhà nó ngon quá đấy này. Dạ, mời quan bác vào làm chén nước trà cho nó hạ hỏa. Không nước ngon gì cả. Tại anh nhá, người ta vi phạm luật lệ giao thông rành thế mà anh lại còn bênh vực người ta. Bác buồn cười nhá. Em bênh vực gì? Em chỉ nói sự thật thôi. Mà em nói thật với bác nhé, em ngồi mòn đít ở cái phố này rồi. Là từ xưa tới nay em chưa thấy ai đỗ xe đây bị phạt bao giờ cả. Thì bây giờ sẽ bị phạt. Mà từ bây giờ nhá, không chỉ có những người vi phạm giao thông mới bị phạt, mà cả những người lấn chiếm vỉa hè như anh ấy cũng sẽ bị phạt nhé. Mà anh đang lấn chiếm vỉa hè để hành nghề bơm vá đây này. Giật cá chém thớt quá đây này.
Xin chào, chào mừng mọi người đã quay trở lại kênh Tô Màu của mình. Quay chúng ta sẽ lại cùng nhau tô màu và đây sẽ là bức tranh của chúng mình tô màu ngày hôm nay. Mọi người hãy cùng mình xem quá trình tô màu nhé.
I don't want a man in here to go back home thinking otherwise. We are going to win.
Đó là những gì Tổng thống Johnson nói về tình hình chiến sự tại Việt Nam năm 1968. 5 năm sau, Tổng thống kế nhiệm Richard Nixon tiếp tục thông tin tới người dân Mỹ về chuyến phiêu lưu của họ tại Đông Nam Á, nhưng không thấy một chiến thắng nào cả.
Today have concluded an agreement to end the war and bring peace with honor in Vietnam and in Southeast Asia.
Tất cả những gì Nixon công bố chỉ là một thỏa thuận, mà tới tận ngày nay, nhiều người vẫn còn nhắc tới với cái tên Hiệp định Paris 1973. Vậy, tại sao Mỹ lại chấp nhận ký hiệp định này? Mọi chuyện bắt đầu từ cuộc tổng tiến công và nổi dậy Mậu Thân 1968. Chúng tôi đã có một video cụ thể về sự kiện này. Các bạn có thể click vào link để xem chi tiết. Cú sốc quá lớn từ mậu thân 1968 đã khiến Mỹ phải ngồi vào bàn đàm phán với Việt Nam. Bởi sự kiện này đã khiến Mỹ nhận ra một chiến thắng trước miền Bắc là quá xa vời. Người dân Mỹ cũng dần mất đi sự ủng hộ cho chính quyền. Họ không thể lạc quan được nữa khi thấy Mỹ đổ hàng tá tài nguyên vào Việt Nam, nhưng vẫn phải chịu những thiệt hại bất ngờ. Sức ép khủng khiếp đã khiến Tổng thống Johnson phải tuyên bố trên TV vào tối ngày 31 tháng 3 năm 1968 rằng
We ask that talks begin promptly, that they be serious talks on the substance of peace.
như vậy là Mỹ đã chấp nhận đàm phán với Việt Nam. Họ muốn tìm một đối tác vừa để xoa dịu dư luận, vừa có thể rời khỏi chiến trường chống dịch dịch. Tuy nhiên, phía Việt Nam chưa chấp nhận đề nghị đàm phán ngay. Hãy quay về trước đó để hiểu rõ động thái này của Việt Nam. Trong giai đoạn ném bom đánh phá miền Bắc từ năm 1965, chính quyền Johnson cũng sử dụng con bài ngoại giao để gây sức ép lên Hà Nội. Cụ thể, phía Mỹ yêu cầu Việt Nam Dân Chủ Cộng Hòa đàm phán vô điều kiện. Chấp nhận yêu cầu đó nghĩa là Hà Nội đang e ngại trước sức mạnh quân sự của Mỹ. Qua đó, Mỹ sẽ có cửa trên trong bàn đàm phán. Vì thế trong giai đoạn này, Việt Nam Dân Chủ Cộng Hòa kiên trì bám trụ trên chiến trường, chờ đợi thời cơ để đảo ngược tình thế. Tương tự với lời đề nghị mới của Tổng thống Johnson, Hà Nội cần đảm bảo rằng Mỹ không thể ngồi cửa trên. Vì dù chấp nhận ngừng ném bom miền Bắc, nhưng Johnson vẫn cho máy bay tấn công các khu vực dọc khu phi quân sự. Ông cũng kèm theo điều kiện rằng Hà Nội không được lợi dụng lúc đó chi viện cho Việt Nam. Như vậy là trái ngược với yêu cầu Mỹ ngừng ném bom hoàn toàn và vô điều kiện của Hà Nội. Tuy nhiên, nếu bác bỏ đề nghị thì quá cứng rắn, không thể tranh thủ được làn sóng đòi hòa bình trên toàn thế giới. Do đó, Việt Nam chỉ khởi động tiếp xúc thăm dò. Đây chính là bước đầu cho chiến lược vừa đánh vừa đàm, cũng là phát súng khai mào giai đoạn 1 của cuộc đàm phán Paris. Tham gia giai đoạn này là hai phái đoàn Mỹ và Việt Nam Dân Chủ Cộng Hòa, dẫn đầu lần lượt bởi đại sứ Averell Harriman và Bộ trưởng Ngoại giao Xuân Thủy. Cuộc gặp chính thức đầu tiên diễn ra vào ngày 13 tháng 5 năm 1968. Lập trường của Hà Nội và Washington là cực kỳ khác nhau. Phía Việt Nam Dân Chủ Cộng Hòa kiên quyết yêu cầu Mỹ ngừng ném bom miền Bắc hoàn toàn và vô điều kiện thì mới tiến hành đàm phán chính thức. Còn phía Mỹ, với những cam kết mạnh mẽ về Nguyễn Văn Thiệu, thì khăng khăng đòi các điều kiện đi kèm cho việc ngừng giải thảm. Hai bên cứ liên tục giằng co trong suốt 5 tháng trời và không đạt được bất cứ một thỏa thuận nào đáng kể. Lúc này một đòn bẩy quan trọng xuất hiện, bầu cử tổng thống Mỹ. Cuộc đua vào Nhà Trắng năm 1968 chứng kiến sự cạnh tranh của hai ứng cử viên, Gilbert Humphrey của Đảng Dân Chủ và Richard Nixon của Đảng Cộng Hòa. Trong bối cảnh phong trào phản chiến đang hừng hực trong lòng nước Mỹ, Tổng thống Richard Nixon đang dẫn trước Humphrey, thì Johnson phải chịu cực kỳ nhiều sức ép từ chính Đảng Dân Chủ của mình. Ông cần phải làm gì đó để cuộc đối thoại ở Paris tiến triển, qua đó đem lại lợi thế cho Humphrey. Đáng tiếc thay, đó lại là ngừng ném bom miền Bắc Việt Nam hoàn toàn và vô điều kiện. Một điều trớ trêu nữa là sự trở mặt của chính quyền Sài Gòn. Nhận định rằng Nixon có thể đắc cử, nên Thiệu tìm mọi cách để cản trở quá trình tiếp xúc giữa Washington và Hà Nội. Bởi Thiệu tin rằng nếu ông tạo điều kiện cho Nixon bây giờ, thì khi trở thành tổng thống, Nixon sẽ quay lại ưu ái miền Nam hơn. Trước sức ép của Đảng Dân Chủ, Johnson quyết định đưa ngay nấy đi với Sài Gòn. Tháng 9 năm 1968, Harriman hé con bài của Mỹ. Hoa Kỳ sẵn sàng ngừng ném bom khi việc đó dẫn tới các cuộc nói chuyện nghiêm chỉnh. Hàm ý của câu nói trên là Mỹ chấp nhận dừng không kích miền Bắc hoàn toàn nếu chính quyền Sài Gòn được quyền tham gia đàm phán. Bên cạnh đó, Mặt trận Dân tộc Giải phóng miền Nam Việt Nam cũng được phép có mặt trong.
Xin chào, chào mừng mọi người đã quay trở lại với kênh Tô Màu của mình. Và chúng ta sẽ lại cùng nhau tô màu, và đây sẽ là bức tranh mà chúng mình tô màu ngày hôm nay. Mọi người hãy cùng mình xem quá trình tô màu cho bức tranh này nhé.
Qua đó truyền bá hơn nữa mong muốn hòa bình của Việt Nam. Điều này có thể tạo thêm động lực cho phong trào phản chiến vốn đang rất sôi nổi tại Mỹ và toàn thế giới. Tất nhiên, Việt Nam Dân Chủ Cộng Hòa chưa chấp nhận ngay. Bộ trưởng Xuân Thủy đã phải hỏi lại rất nhiều lần để khẳng định chắc chắn việc Mỹ ngừng ném bom miền Bắc là hoàn toàn và vô điều kiện. Phó trưởng đoàn Mỹ cũng khẳng định đây không phải điều kiện, không phải yêu cầu có đi có lại, mà chỉ là định nghĩa chữ nói chuyện nghiêm chỉnh thôi. Vậy là khúc bắt đầu của cuộc đàm phán đã được gỡ bỏ. Ngày 21 tháng 10 năm 1968, Xuân Thủy ra thông báo chính thức cho phía Mỹ rằng Hội nghị bốn bên tại Paris sẽ được bắt đầu sau khi Mỹ ngừng ném bom hoàn toàn và vô điều kiện. 10 ngày sau, Johnson tuyên bố chấm dứt mọi cuộc oanh tạc vào miền Bắc Việt Nam. Đầu năm 1969, Nixon nhậm chức Tổng thống Mỹ. Chiến thắng trong giai đoạn 1 thuộc về phía Việt Nam Dân Chủ Cộng Hòa. Phái đoàn của ông Xuân Thủy đã thể hiện được sự cứng rắn cần thiết, qua đó đảm bảo được mục tiêu đề ra ban đầu. Ngày 25 tháng 1 năm 1969, cuộc họp bốn bên chính thức bắt đầu. Không chỉ người Việt Nam mà người Mỹ cũng rất mong chiến tranh kết thúc. Họ thể hiện sự phản đối chiến tranh thông qua các cuộc biểu tình, thậm chí có những mạng người đã nằm xuống. Điển hình là trong sự kiện Đại học Kent năm 1970 với 6 sinh viên thiệt mạng. Nhiều cơ sở hạ tầng cũng đã bị đập phá. Chính Nixon đã phải miêu tả tình trạng nước Mỹ lúc bấy giờ là một cơn điên cuồng đến cực điểm. Áp lực công luận trong lòng nước Mỹ đóng vai trò quan trọng trong xuyên suốt thời gian diễn ra hội nghị Paris. Vai trò của yếu tố này được thể hiện rõ nhất trong giai đoạn 2 của cuộc đàm phán. Đặc điểm nổi bật của giai đoạn 2 này là sự bế tắc, tới mức nhiều người đã phải miêu tả hội nghị Paris như là những người điếc nói chuyện với nhau. Trong suốt 4 tháng trời, hội nghị dậm chân tại chỗ. Hoạt động sôi nổi duy nhất giữa hai phe là tố cáo lẫn nhau. Mãi tới ngày 8 tháng 5 năm 1969, trưởng đoàn mặt trận giải phóng Trần Bửu Kiếm mới nêu ra giải pháp toàn bộ 10 điểm, trong đó nhấn mạnh vào hai vấn đề lớn. Thứ nhất là Mỹ đơn phương rút toàn bộ quân đội và đồng minh ra khỏi miền Nam Việt Nam. Thứ hai là công việc nội bộ của miền Nam sẽ do chính nhân dân miền Nam giải quyết. Cùng với đó là thành lập một chính phủ liên hiệp hướng tới tuyển cử tự do. Dư luận Mỹ ngay lập tức phản ứng khi giải pháp 10 điểm được Trần Bửu Kiếm công bố. Họ đã quá chán chiến tranh, nên khi lối thoát xuất hiện, bất kể có phù hợp với tầm nhìn của chính phủ hay không, họ đều hưởng ứng. Nhất là khi họ thấy trong giải pháp 10 điểm đề cập đến vấn đề trao trả tù binh chiến tranh. Bởi trong số những lính Mỹ tham chiến tại Việt Nam có chồng, cha và con của họ. Nhiều tù binh Mỹ cũng là cậu ấm trong các gia đình quyền thế. Điều này càng khiến Quốc hội xứ Cờ Hoa đứng ngồi không yên. Nhưng Nixon đâu có dễ xuôi lòng như vậy. Ngày 14 tháng 5, vị Tổng thống Mỹ đưa ra kế hoạch 8 điểm trên sóng truyền hình. Đây là lời phản hồi của Mỹ đối với giải pháp 10 điểm trước đó. Đại ý của kế hoạch này nhấn mạnh vào hai điều. Một là cả quân Mỹ lẫn quân Việt Nam Dân Chủ Cộng Hòa đều phải rút ra khỏi miền Nam Việt Nam. Hai là thành lập một ủy ban quốc tế giám sát tiến trình tuyển cử. Có thể thấy giải pháp 10 điểm và kế hoạch 8 điểm hoàn toàn trái ngược nhau. Chúng chỉ có một điểm chung duy nhất là việc trao trả tù binh. Tuy nhiên, sức ép quá lớn của dư luận Mỹ đã khiến Nixon phải thỏa hiệp. Tháng 6 năm 1969, Mỹ đơn phương tiến hành đợt rút quân đầu tiên. Hành động này cũng đánh dấu sự bắt đầu của chiến lược Việt Nam hóa chiến tranh. Trong khi Mỹ rút quân, thì Việt Nam Dân Chủ Cộng Hòa vẫn ở đó. Điều này chính là cái gai trong mắt Nixon. Trong một cuộc gặp kín giữa Kissinger và Xuân Thủy vào tháng 8 năm 1969, phía Mỹ đã nêu lên quan điểm của mình. Họ đặt ra thời hạn rút quân cho Việt Nam Dân Chủ Cộng Hòa là ngày 1 tháng 1 năm 1970, đồng thời đe dọa nếu miền Bắc không rút quân, họ sẽ đáp trả nghiêm trọng. Xuân Thủy thẳng thừng từ chối, bởi trong quan điểm của ông, miền Bắc và miền Nam Việt Nam là một, Mỹ mới là ngoại quốc, do đó cần phải rút quân. Tất nhiên, dưới áp lực của phong trào phản chiến tại Mỹ, Nixon vẫn phải tiếp tục đưa quân về nhà. Tính tới năm 1970, Mỹ đã rút được khoảng 150.000 quân ra khỏi miền Nam Việt Nam theo từng đợt cố định. Không thỏa mãn với việc rút quân nhỏ giọt, phía Việt Nam tiếp tục lên.
Xin chào, chào mừng mọi người đã quay trở lại kênh Tô Màu của mình. Hôm nay chúng ta sẽ lại cùng nhau tô màu và đây sẽ là bức tranh mà chúng mình tô màu ngày hôm nay. Mọi người hãy cùng mình xem quá trình mình tô màu cho bức tranh này nhé.
Thời hạn rút hết quân cho Mỹ tới ngày 30 tháng 6 năm 1971. Nhưng Mỹ cũng đâu phải vừa. Họ tin rằng cứ rút quân như vậy sẽ đưa mình vào thế yếu. Từ đó càng khiến Việt Nam Dân Chủ Cộng Hòa trì hoãn thêm việc đồng ý với các đề xuất của Mỹ. Nếu không thể thương lượng yêu cầu miền Bắc rút quân, thì vũ lực là lựa chọn duy nhất. Nhưng lần này, thay vì ném bom Hà Nội, Mỹ ném bom Lào và Campuchia, hòng cắt đứt tuyến đường viện trợ của miền Bắc và miền Nam. Song với dư luận Mỹ, đó là hành động leo thang vô cớ. Kéo theo cuộc chiến ở Việt Nam lan ra toàn Đông Dương, tiêu tốn thêm tiền bạc và thời gian của nước Mỹ. Các nghị sĩ quốc hội thậm chí còn coi hành động tấn công Campuchia là một lập luận kinh tởm và một cuộc leo thang bi thảm. Ngoài ném bom, Mỹ còn xích lại gần Liên Xô và Trung Quốc. Đây đều là hai quốc gia hỗ trợ cho miền Bắc rất nhiều. Việc hòa hoãn với cả hai sẽ giúp Mỹ gián tiếp đặt áp lực lên Việt Nam Dân Chủ Cộng Hòa thông qua thuyết phục Xô Trung hạn chế tiếp tế cho Hà Nội. Nhưng nước đi này của Mỹ cũng không thể đánh bại được ý chí của người Việt Nam. Cuối cùng chỉ thấy Mỹ một lần nữa đội lên đầu mình áp lực rút thêm binh sĩ về nước. Tới ngày 31 tháng 5 năm 1971, 4 đoàn tái ngộ. Trong lần tái ngộ này, trưởng đoàn của các bên đã có sự thay đổi. Đáng chú ý nhất là trưởng đoàn Mỹ, Cố vấn an ninh quốc gia Henry Kissinger và trưởng đoàn Việt Nam Dân Chủ Cộng Hòa, Cố vấn Lê Đức Thọ. Kissinger đã đưa cho Lê Đức Thọ một đề nghị. Phía Mỹ sẵn sàng rút quân đơn phương, miễn là miền Bắc không thông qua Lào và Campuchia, đổ bộ vào miền Nam nữa. Đáng tiếc là Việt Nam chưa chấp nhận đề nghị này. Như vậy không phải Việt Nam, mà chính người dân Mỹ đã khiến quốc gia này mất dần đi những lựa chọn thay thế trên bàn đàm phán. Từ mặc cả tới leo thang bằng vũ lực, tất cả đều chịu một áp lực khủng khiếp tới từ phong trào phản chiến đang sôi sục. Phía Việt Nam Dân Chủ Cộng Hòa cũng đã tranh thủ được tình thế nước Mỹ mà thẳng thừng khước từ những đề nghị bất lợi cho mình. Kết quả là trong suốt 3 năm, Mỹ đã cơ bản rút gần hết quân ra khỏi lãnh thổ Việt Nam. Tới giữa năm 1972, chỉ còn 69.000 người Mỹ ở lại Việt Nam trong tình trạng sẵn sàng trở về. Chính số lượng quân ít ỏi này đã khiến Mỹ ở vào thế yếu trên bàn đàm phán. Kissinger cuối cùng cũng phải đưa ra nhượng bộ. Ông chấp nhận rút quân không điều kiện, đồng thời quân đội miền Bắc có thể ở lại miền Nam. Đây chính là đột phá giúp giải quyết một bế tắc giữ chân tiến trình đàm phán trong 3 năm sau. Bế tắc còn lại sẽ được giải quyết trong giai đoạn 3, để xuất hiện những bước ngoặt quan trọng trên chiến trường. Bế tắc còn lại mà chúng tôi nhắc đến chính là việc thành lập một chính phủ liên hiệp. Chính quyền Nguyễn Văn Thiệu là hòn đá cản đường lớn nhất. Thiệu nhất quyết phản đối giải pháp chính phủ liên hiệp vì nó có thể khiến quyền lực của ông bị giới hạn. Phe miền Bắc sẽ lợi dụng điều này để thực hiện tổng tuyển cử tự do, thống nhất hai miền dưới sự lãnh đạo của Đảng Cộng sản. Với một người chống cộng quyết liệt như Thiệu, đây là điều không thể chấp nhận được. Vì thế, để có thể thành lập chính phủ liên hiệp, việc đầu tiên cần phải làm là loại bỏ Thiệu. Đây cũng chính là yêu cầu của Việt Nam và đàm phán từ nửa cuối năm 1970. Mỹ không dễ gì chấp nhận điều này. Làm vậy đâu khác gì phản bội đồng minh. Mà trong bối cảnh chiến tranh lạnh, từ bỏ một đồng minh sẽ khiến các đồng minh khác mất đi niềm tin vào Mỹ. Hơn nữa, chế độ của Thiệu cũng sẽ giúp giữ cho Việt Nam Cộng Hòa đứng vững sau khi Mỹ rút quân. Trong quan điểm của Mỹ, họ đã nhượng bộ vấn đề rút quân. Giờ tới lượt Việt Nam nhượng bộ vấn đề Nguyễn Văn Thiệu. Về phía Việt Nam, đứng trước bế tắc trong bàn đàm phán, Đảng Cộng sản quyết định mở một chiến dịch quy mô lớn. Đó là chiến dịch Xuân Hè 1972. Những ngày đầu tiến công, Việt Nam Dân Chủ Cộng Hòa đã thành công kiểm soát các khu vực quan trọng như Quảng Trị, Thừa Thiên hay Quảng Nam. Mỹ cũng vịn vào cái cớ này để tiến hành chiến dịch Linebacker 1, giải thảm phá hoại miền Bắc, hòng cắt đứt chi viện vào miền Nam. Quân đội Việt Nam Cộng Hòa ban đầu còn lúng túng, nhưng nhờ có sự giúp đỡ của chuyên gia Mỹ mà dần phục hồi vào khoảng cuối tháng 9 năm 1972. Đứng trước tình hình quân Sài Gòn đang lấy lại lực lượng, bầu cử Mỹ cũng đang tới giai đoạn nước rút. Phía Việt Nam quyết định đem đến Paris một nhượng bộ. Ngày 8 tháng 10 năm 1972, Lê Đức Thọ hé con bài của mình. Ông tạm gác lại việc xóa bỏ chính quyền Thiệu, chấp nhận để ở miền Nam có hai chính phủ song song cùng tồn tại. Việc Việt Nam chấp nhận để lại chính quyền Thiệu cũng là để thực hiện chiến lược đánh cho Mỹ cút trước, sau đó mới là đánh cho Ngụy nhào. Phía Mỹ cũng đưa ra một số mềm giả, bởi chính họ cũng chịu tổn thất khá lớn sau chiến dịch Linebacker 1.
Xin chào, chào mừng mọi người đã quay trở lại kênh Tô Màu của mình. Hôm nay chúng ta sẽ lại cùng nhau tô màu và đây sẽ là bức tranh mà chúng mình tô màu ngày hôm nay. Mọi người hãy cùng mình xem quá trình mình tô màu cho bức tranh này nhé.